What is happening, and welcome to another Photography Talk episode number 161. Now, Canon's RF lens lineup is, when you think about it, among some of the best in the business. And if rumors are true, it's about to get even much bigger and much more affordable as well. Now, I'm going to share with you details about that here in a moment. Now, if you happen to be one of those that are waiting for the iPhone 15 before you upgrade, your wait might be rewarded. Now, I'll tell you how here in a moment, and actually, no, I'll give you a hint. It's a better sensor. Now, all of that, we're going to be talking about that here in a moment. Also, in today's episode, we're going to wrap things up with a quick look at the all-new Panasonic S5II and the S5IIX cameras. These bad boys have plenty of new features that make them nice upgrades to the original S5. Now, hang out with me to find out what those best features are. But first, look, friends, every single week we put these little videos together with these small little bite-sized little news nuggets inside them to keep you informed as far as what is happening with the industry. Now, of course, if you find some value with this video, friends, we would greatly appreciate you crushing the hell out of that like button down below, because it really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, when you think about one of the initial complaints about Canon R family of lenses is that there weren't many budget-friendly options. But Canon is really, they're ramping things up and ready to change that in 2023 with a new series of inexpensive RFS lenses. Now, the latest rumors indicate that Canon has 3 RFS lenses in the works. Though not much is known about these lenses, but popular opinion seems to believe that one of them will be the RFS 1122 4.5 to 5.6 IS STM. For context, Canon makes a EFM version of this lens for the EOS M cameras. That lens is super popular among M shooters because it's a wide angle view, or because of its wide angle view rather, image stabilization, small size, and let's be real here, the price of this thing is pretty darn good. Now, it's safe to assume that the RF version will have the same appeal. Now, regarding the other 2 possible lenses, there's really no details emerged about them yet, but adding additional RFS lenses is really a smart move, given that Canon, think about it, just introduced the the R7, the R10 not too long ago, both of which are APS-C bodies. The EOS R8 is set to debut here soon, and it is set to be also a APS-C camera. So all 3 cameras will benefit from an expanded lineup of lenses specifically built for the APS-C format. And something tells me that we're going to know more about Canon's intentions here in the oncoming weeks because, what's happening? CP Plus is kicking off here pretty soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. As more details come out, you know the routine, guys. We're going to keep you informed on this. Now, far and away, the best feature of the iPhone 14 Pro models, in my opinion, is by far the 48 megapixel sensor. Now, if rumors pan out, Apple is going to make that sensor available in the mid-range iPhone 15 models that will debut later on this year. Now, the iPhone 15 is expected to have 3 stacked 48 megapixel sensors, and since the only 48 megapixel sensor that Apple uses is in the iPhone 14 Pro and the Pro Max phones, heck, it is safe to assume that the same sensor will be the one that's going to be used in the mid-range iPhone 15 models. Now, needless to say, this is going to be a huge bonus for the iPhone 15 and the 15 Plus. Now, while these phones won't have the telephoto lens and that the Pro models have, man, users can still take advantage of the sensor's benefit, like incredible sharpness, native background to focus, and improved zoom. Now, this would be also a big bonus for people that want to improve image sensor but don't want to shell out the money. Let's face it, that the pro-level iPhones cost these days. But my question here is, if the current flagship sensor is going to be in the mid-range models, what sensor will be in the iPhone 15 Pros? That is the tantalizing million-dollar question here, and one I cannot wait to get the answer to. Now, the Panasonic S5 finally got an update. Well, actually technically two. Now, earlier this week, Panasonic unveiled the S5II and the S5IIX. Now, the primary difference between the two is that the S5IIX has high-end video features like raw video output, ProRes recording onto an attached USB-C SSD in both wireless and wired IP streaming. Now, otherwise, these two cameras, heck, are pretty much essentially the same. Now, they both feature an all-new 24.2 megapixel sensor with a 96 megapixel high-resolution mode. There's a 5-axis in-body image stabilization system, dual SD UHS 2 card slots, and 6K video up to 30p. Now, the biggest feature, though, is the camera's new autofocus system. Now, both new cameras have a 779-point phase detect hybrid autofocus system. Now, those of you that shot with the original S5 know that this camera did not have a phase detection system, which led to many complaints about the autofocus performance. Now, the new system, though, locks on the subject and tracks it even if there are multiple targets in frame and if there are challenging lighting conditions. Now, furthermore, Panasonic says that the system is capable of continuous autofocus during zooming, so you also get the option of micro adjustments to the autofocus and the ability to decrease the size and the autofocus area as you see needed. Now, the S5II is priced right around $2,000, while the S5IIX is $2,500. So a $500 difference in between these. Now, both are available for pre-order right now. Check the link or check the description for a link. Chicken before the egg. Anyways, check down below. I'll put a link for that if you want to check these out. Now, lastly, guys, let's shift gears and close things off with our new giveaway that's happening right now. We have 3 excellent prizes up for the grab this month. We have a Vanguard Veo adapter camera bag, a photo block from Sal Digital, and of course, a $100 Amazon gift card. Now, as always, friends, we make it super easy for you to participate in these giveaways. So step 1, all you have to do is like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So, friend, by all means, get watching some more of the videos and, as you probably guessed it, leave some messages. Step 3, restaurant photography talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you happen to have already registered on one of the, or during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win, but hell, as I keep saying over and over again, swing by, say hello, post some new photos. We would love to see you. And that is it. For complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on Photography Talk, or hell, how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck, and actually, one last thing. If you enjoy this sort of content, be sure to head over to Photography Talk, sign up for an account. It's free to do so, and it gives you access to literally thousands of photography-related articles on the site, including articles on camera gear, photography tutorials, and much, much more. So sign up for an account and get access to material that will help you take your best shot. And friends, that is it for this Photography Talk episode. As always, it is great to see your smiling face. Well, I can't see your smiling face, but hey, I'm here, you're there, and let's imagine for a moment that we are sitting in the same room, which could be pretty creepy, but either way, you get where I'm leading with this. Love seeing you here. Really appreciate, look, YouTube, there's a ton of options. As I keep saying over and over again, there's a lot of things that could really take your attention on YouTube, and I really am honored. I'm really thrilled that you have given us a few minutes of your time to watch this video, and hopefully you found some value with it. And of course, if you did, hey, you'd be doing us a big favor by crushing that like button, subscribe button, or basically doing all the YouTube stuff. And don't forget to hit the bell or for all notifications, so that for YouTube, every single time that we come out with a new video, they do their thing and send you out a little notification letting you know that it is in your cosmos, ready for you to take a watch to. But friends, that is officially all I have here for you today. So I'm going to be shutting out these cameras and getting out of my studio. So hey, you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.